It's a hard to read pistol. It's hard to know exactly which way the FaZe players are going to go, and this has resulted in not only a plant, but they have a man advantage.
Body needs to get a kill. It doesn't. 4v2. It's going to be super hard to retake this side. Rain gets his third headshot of the round. That basically also ends all the chances that G2 had.
Okay, so once again going for the two-man setup here towards Pit. It's really interesting considering that everyone's going Palace again. The Palace explosion will this actually catch G2 completely off guard because they are rotating or moving their positions and they're caught out in the open. Their body falling back to Sandwich is caught and everyone's just getting annihilated. For G2, this is
125
nuts.
on the clock, of course, and it's 1v5.
A waste of
well,
these
FaZe did
players.
save once, but they won that round, so I'm not, not really sure what to make of that. Olaf gets the kill on Kenny, who somehow, for some reason, decided to stay in window
I was gonna
after
say,
his kill.
Because I think that was the mind game there, is that he would just, because he dropped the smoke, then he would just stay in position.
Olaf gets his second headshot of the round, takes out body, another goal. Oh! And Olaf is cleaning up the site. Now Guardian kills Apex in B short, and NBK's the last player alive.
Last one left. And he's now dead as well. If it's there to punish the two-man setup, because you can get Guardian in place to catch that timing. We already saw that once. Olaf is just so good at working B by himself.
Olaf is just so good in general. He's really come back to form.
He has.
After joining FaZe. Got 15 kills so far this game?
Maybe more even.
16 now. Yep.
It's just one.
And it's going to be another tough retake for G2. Now the thing they do have going for them is Nico and Olaf are both low. But as Apex goes down go their hopes of ever winning this retake, and they fall back to once again save weapons.
If Rain catches even one, they have to save next rounds.
He will.
They need two to survive to buy next round. They both must survive for a buy next round. It's very important, but they're both going to die, so so no buy next round. Orp is gone as well. He's going off. He's just, for him, the most fun player to watch.
And Optic players are the least favorite. Carrigan runs through the smoke, leading the way. Guardian, that's a lucky shot through the smoke.
Yeah, and a trading
that kill. Second player as well. Nico with one of his own, and now G2 are once more in trouble.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but they have two AWPs here. Not the most ideal weapon for a retake, but it can actually be really useful against certain positions where they will be favoring shoulder peeking.
Ouch.
But I don't think there's really an easy way in here for the G2 side. Someone's going to have to pull out a pistol just to perhaps get a forward position. There's a peek though, Nico offering up something, a lifeline perhaps. The smoke down covering the pit position does force a player into connector, that's Guardian. MBK already on the bomb now, pressuring the bomb. Oh, misses a shot, Olaf there on the bomb side as well. Imagine if he hit that shot. It's down to Kenny S now, can he hit the shot? Oh, it's so close to Olofmeister, can't get it from the top of the box. It is 10-5 strong. 4 players, more or less, well 3, is one left in mid there trying to duel Rain. That's not a good idea, obviously. And the bomb is available to be planted, perhaps not though. Rain with a long distance shot here. Able to pick off the bomber and will go down eventually into a more default spot. CT plant on triple. Oh, so this is going to be so tough for G2. Shox has to just go God mode. No God Shox. Everyone, so I don't know, man. Maybe it's part of his process.
Including his team and himself.
It's part of his process. It's fine.
It's like Dexter, just can't stop killing. He thinks he's only killing the bad guys, but really, it gets out of control. Guardian gets killed as G2 start entering the A site, make that 2. He's seen the head of Apex as well. But let's see what happens. Apex is going to try to go. That's a third for Guardian, and Kenny is the last man left. Ooh, that was a nice link, but just barely misses, and then gets a leg shot. And unfortunately, this kind of ebbs and flows, and there's little they can seemingly do about it. Nico gets an entry on. Shox now in connector. And Carrigan's going to be the new player seeing action.
So it's Nico there in that position. They can't even get to Nico. Olofmeister's causing issues. That might do the job though, but perhaps not. Olofmeister will escape with 4 HP, and Kenny's left with an AWP and no hope in hell.
See if he gets the kill here. Maybe he's going to survive, and he does get the kill, but he doesn't realize Carrigan's already snuck up everybody to the phone party, so there's only so few spots we can give to the actual players.
That's true. Uh-oh.
Chief Party Officer.
UMP.
Shock's down to very low health. This could get dangerous. And it does get dangerous because NBK goes down.
And so they can at least get a plant. The plant really is what makes the difference here. That is a very, very phenomenal pick.
But you still got Carrigan in the site. He can still ruin the day for G2, and it looks like he will because the last player left has 10 points of health and just no way of winning this round.
Oh dear. Trox is going to go down.
It's slower round for G2. Body Olofmeister in underground. This puts quite a bit of pressure now on Olaf. Use that player with the bomb. It's Apex in B tunnels, and that's going to be a key duel. What's going to happen there?
Oh, Olaf has the bomb. Oh my god. Olaf has the bomb.
That was the kill. That was the kill that Apex just needed to get on Olofmeister.
Yep, he knew he was coming. That's the thing with Olofmeister, like you know he's coming for you, but you still can't stop him.
Yep.
Kenny's down, and it's just MBK left now as well. Critically weak. The bomb's stuck in a horrible choke point. There is not much hope for Mr. MBK. And there it is, 16-14. FaZe steal it away right at the end. And this was indeed a game which was pretty impossible to understand as to who would win, of which there is very limited amounts.
Apex needs to win, otherwise the round is going to get so tough.
Oh no.
Now Carrigan split the defense, and their last A player by car, I think it's Body, has to basically rotate. NBK only gets one, and now Carrigan is here to catch off the rotator. He's only got 12 points of health, but it doesn't matter because his position is so good. Then
this is good. I think this is needed. And there's a challenge, and they win the challenge. Kind of wanted to hold on to the position.
That is some of one of the things that you need to do on the CT side, because you just can't hold default spot like we've said a couple times now. So then you have to play aggressive where you can. Trades in B, but Guardian kills Shocks, and that's the kill that's now going to fully open up the side for FaZe, and I think Nico's going to catch Apex off guard, rotating vents, and that's going to make it tough. Kenny does not connect on the first shot, kills Nico. Guardian down to low health now.
It's a hard spot, but he does manage to get the kill on his body, and that's going to be enough, it seems.
And I think Kenny has now realizes that he's going to be under pressure in B.
Yeah, he's going to have a heroic defense because he may get isolated behind smokes and so on, although there's no utility really for the FaZe side. They're going to have to do it with the raw shots, and they are. MBK missing a shot just straight up in the open. That could make the difference here. It could have made it 1v2, but now they're going to rush it down. Get the boost shenanigans here.
That is how long it
He's going to know that he has the timing. He needs to get the kills here. Able to get one down to 15 health, though, critically weak. How does he try to get away from this? Looks like he'll dive straight for the vent position. He's got teammates to support as well, but in the midst of all of that, they lost another player, and there goes one more. The B-bomb side is compromised. The timing from Shocks is impeccable, though. And he finds a frag on the way in. But surely he can't get anything else. Shocks was still with one more, and now his body's on the scene. He'll go down, though, and FaZe. Very cute. Rain does not care for your double run boost. He will just kill you anyways. It's Guardian now with the final bullets, as well as Olofmeister.
It was a nice idea, Dan. Nice thought. Unfortunately, it didn't really go much longer than that.
Was it a nice idea though? Was it? Was it a good idea?
Look, if it's just one player spotting where Rain was, and there's a second player, let's say in heaven, yeah, I think as an idea it's fine. Also, part of the problem is that Rain just hits the first one bullet.
I realize how strong the executes can be on the B-bomb site. If you push the CTs all the way onto the site and then Molotov it, and there's just like 2 Molotovs can cover everything.
No, I mean, the thing is, if you actually do get close enough to properly execute into the site, it's very hard to play just about anywhere. Look at this, Olaf just runs out of the vent, and Kenny is just not at all ready for that peak, and now we've got Apex left in a 1v2.
Oh my god, Olofmeister. Really interesting, because they've almost always played Guardian on the site, but this time faced with a very different setup. Will GT be prepared for this? They are really changing their approach as well. Carrigan gets the first one in the middle, and there's a double for Rain, holding down the Checkers position, and with the bomb making its way.
He gets 2 kills and lives. So that completely swings the outcome of the round. not really sure that G2 are going to go for this. It looks like both NBK and Kenny are just looking to see if someone, where to get the free kill. Unfortunately, Nico's double zoomed into A main as NBK walks into his crosshair. The Frenchman has no chance. And the best Kenny can hope for now is just to get a couple of kills and save his magic stick.
Yep.
For the next round. 2 out of 5, but unfortunately gets spotted by Nico running into the terrorist spawn. 14-12. Shucks really had no chance in middle because he'd been seen so many times throwing a molly, throwing a flash out. They knew exactly where he was. There's no way to win that. Olaf goes for the peak, basically just to try to save Carrigan. Doesn't quite work out, but Carrigan gets the second kill onto Kenny, and then Nico kills Apex at the same time in A. So now it's all down to NBK.
Boy, he misses his first shots. It's the second kill will come. It's an arduous one, a laboured one, but he'll be able to get the bomb planted. Nade damage is pretty severe. There's the challenge. Gets his gun out in time, but can't connect the one bullet. FaZe are looking pretty damn good in this round. The bomb is down. Oh, it's all up to Kenny yes now. Kenny. What are you going to do with Body's AWP? What the hell are you going to do here? There's players all over the place to worry about. But Bomby's making incredibly large amounts of noise. They know exactly where he is. Smoke will provide some level of cover. He's going to have to hit an insane shot. Player above, a player below. It's really difficult. It's Nico to finish it off 16-12.